Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. Today we're going to do a little bit of coverage on the anniversary party. This is the first anniversary, and as DH does it in every one of their games, anniversary is a big thing. There's a lot of discounts, but at the end of the day, you know, you as a player have to decide on, what's your disposable income, how much you're willing to spend on a gacha game, you know, um, where you're at will benefit your account the most. So I'll be giving a quick review of the different packs and the the content here, and just saying what you definitely should do. So let's start off with what is free. So first of all, if you did not click here, do click here on the little secret that's going to give you an extra 500 gems, and you can redeem this code for the extra. So if you haven't seen that, please do that. Free gems is good for everybody, right? Next is the carnival. So you got, some solid rewards here. You got one supreme. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oh no. Accidents happen. You got another supreme here with some, and then here is the Lego eye we've been all looking for. Now, if you're having trouble solving the puzzles in here, I did post out a video yesterday with the solutions. Um, so go to my channel if you can't find it. Then there is the holiday pass. So the free portion is the same as any other holiday. The key one we're looking for is the Epic Eye as the free, and you know, um, the rewards, for buying it, I wouldn't say that this is you get far less value out of this than the battle pass. So if you did be, where to spend 20 bucks on, definitely get the battle pass over this. This is not a priority for what you get out of the holiday pass. Just my 2 cents. I think the two big ones are then the Magic Clear. So if you're looking for the limited hero, again, if you don't have a lot of Miracle Runes saved up, again, as usually, you're expecting around anywhere between 300 to 400 Miracle Runes per. So it's way cheaper to pick one up, guaranteed copy for roughly. Usually you should be able to get it through. With these packs. So I'll quickly show you. So sorry, wrong click. So there is one pack here. You want to pick up this one. You want to pick up this one and this one. So depending wherever the currency you are in, this is showing as USD. You need these two, and then flash pack. If you're good at solving, you might be able to get away with this one. If you're a little bit unlucky, you might have to spend this one, but I would definitely try to go with this is your goal. So for about $65, so if you're getting perfect clears in 8, maybe 6 or 7 times out of the 22, so a third of the time, you will be able to. I'm pretty sure you're able to get it with just that pack, just enough, and with 64,000 gems saved up. Obviously, I mean, let's take a quick look. And if you're struggling, right, there is a reference guide. There's another way of doing it. Is a simple one is if you, for example, if you do the diamond here, you can easily see the moving the shape over here. There's a, there's also a couple other ways. I think another content creator, I forgot the name of, but they did do a few different reference clears. So what you want to do is see is what you have available here, trying to clear everything together. So worst case scenario is you end up with like one shape you're missing, and then so you use 9 instead of 8. And I think if you do it with like 7 or 8 perfect clears, you're easily able to, save some money and get the cheaper pack to finish it off for stage 22. Okay, so let's go back to some of the other pack reviews. Um, let's talk about the good deals first. They called it a good deal. Is it a good deal? Okay, so this is beyond, your low spender. I'll consider someone who's a low spender as someone who gets, the weekly pass, the battle pass. That's kind of your low spender. Maybe you will get, the special packs. These are like, the 1,000 plus in deals. Like I would consider definitely getting this if you're a low spender. This is a cheap pack. Maybe even this is considered as cheap. So like that would be my, low spender friends out there who are listening. I think, when you see discounts over 1,000, that's probably worth it. Um, these don't fall into that category. Um, the way they value it, I think, is if you were to look at, you know, if you consider getting the, so let's look at, um, sorry, what's the value here? Um, period pack. I think I got the value pack on the Lego Eye a couple of days ago, or maybe it's not on my other account. I have to just see what's the discount percentage on that. Just give me one sec. So if you consider getting the monthly Hero Quest one, right? That one is valued at 270%. Okay, so for someone who buys um, the monthly Lego Eye after they basically finish the Hero Quest, right? You get a legendary golden eye. If that's the level of spending you have, um, if that's the level of spending you're at, then I would consider this a relatively good deal. I mean, you're probably going to end up getting the limited hero, so getting some room pack, Lego Aura, um, summoning. I think this is way cheap. This is probably cheaper than buying the Miracle Room packs. So if you buy Miracle Room packs, you're probably better off picking up this one. So that saves you some money over there. So if you plan to get that, this is cheaper than the stamp packs that are currently on sale right now. So in a way, yes, it's a good deal. Yes, it's 250 USD dollars together, but if these things are all valuable to you, you're probably better off purchasing it here than the other place. So yeah, is it a good deal? Yeah, it's probably a good deal, and you get an extra Lego Eye. For mythic scales, normally that's like about a month worth, like almost a month and a half of progression in terms of getting a mythic scale to get mythic gear. So you're going to be outspeeding people. So I would recommend this to a spender who is near endgame because you'll really benefit from all these mythic pieces getting you the extra speed. So that's the good deal. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a pit for a money. I mean, again, they're out to make money. Is it a good deal? Better than most of the other packs that are offering, right? So this is the other one. So people really have to understand how these things work. So you can only buy wooden eggs, and when you crack open them, you might be able to get the golden eggs, which allows you to open these ones, and you might get a diamond egg, which allows you to open the last one. You need to open a certain number of them to be guaranteeing limited hero selection chests. So if you are a relatively so like I said, the good deal. So if you're you know debating which one to spend on, yeah, the good deal is really for the end game player, who's looking to pick up this limited hero and further progression on their end game account. If you're a relatively new player, this is probably what you want to get as opposed to that, unless you don't want to pick up this one as well. So far, I mean, I'll be releasing a video out on the new limited hero, but my early analysis suggests that she is not broken. She is strong, not broken, not like Lydia. Um, I will put her on the same tier as Esther. Is she going to be meta changing? I don't think so. Do you absolutely need her in PvE? No. So if you don't even have, Jack, or Jack kind of is interesting. I talked about Jack a while back when I was talking about the limited chest. I think the introduction of the new mythic hero kind of replaced the need of having a Jack because the new mythic really amplify damage a lot. Do you need a Santa? Santa's really nice. The apple's really nice at E3. But can you get away with just a Nordak for most of the content? Yes, you can probably get away with a Nordak. And Nordak Catherine is sufficient. But is Santa and Jack really helpful? Yes. For burn team, Jack is still, a crucial component of a burn detonation team. Santa is required for permafreeze and the extra apple and the extra damage from damage boosting from the passive. It's still significant. So these three heroes, I would say, are potentially more, and Paul Lin is irreplaceable in PvP. So these three heroes are still a crucial aspect of the game, more impactful than I'll say the new limited that's coming out, just purely from, where they add value in the game. So if you are you know, on a newer server and you're, whaling it out, I would actually, any of you, again, I'm not encouraging anybody to spend, nor am I, paid to encourage anybody to spend, but I'm just saying if you do have money to spend, you want to spend your money wisely, and I would prioritize this event over the good deal. Now, and we can see how much do these actually cost, right? So there are some cheaper eggs you can grab here. Um, but I think the bigger ones are here. Now, in terms of the eggs as you crack them open, you have to understand laws of probability here. This is 8%, but it's not guaranteed. So you could potentially run, you know, 1,200 of them and not finish all three of them. The probability is probably low. Like I didn't exactly do the number, but I would say, there's still probably maybe a 5 or 10% chance of that happening. It's low, right? Um, don't get tempted in Discord chat when your friends share pictures of, hey, I opened, 50 and I got 2 diamonds already, or someone got 6 diamond in like 300, you know, wooden eggs, and you're like, spend, why didn't I get? Expectation, mathematically speaking, you need 625 wooden to get 50 golden, and 50 golden is expected to get you 4 diamonds to be able to get all three guaranteed chests. Um, the these chests are really good. All of them have one core hero. Like Bull is the best one here. Dakota um, is great, required for poison teams. Has these are has Andreas. These are like your core hero. Nid, Popper, like these are the best, and you have even have chance of getting another limited hero from the Diamond Post. So having said that, right? Yeah, absolutely. I think, and just looking at the rewards level at each, right? You could be picking up. I mean, we haven't really done the math on what's the value conversion, how much each egg is kind of worth. Um, I mean, gem-wise, I think, these mythics. I mean, I think it's if you were to just purely convert them to gems, it's probably these are not worth a lot. These are starting to worth a lot more, right? Each golden egg is actually worth quite a bit. And these diamond eggs, if we think about hero selection chests, usually they're around $100 each. So if you think about, from a pack perspective, every maybe 200, 150 wooden eggs, so about $100 gets you to one of these chests. From that perspective, you used to do those spinning wheels and, get to that hero selection chest. Yeah, this is on the same level of spending as that. So, use your own judgment, what level of spending you are. But in terms of, prioritization, you really want these limited heroes or for your early mid-game development than some of the good deal that are offered there. Okay. They released a lot of holiday packs. This is the last thing I would say. I would say start with the special packs, right? This is but then what they say about spending, right? This is like the gateway to try to encourage you to spend to give you these high discounted ones. The value packs are still okay for the most part. They start to wean off a little bit, but I'll say, again, remember, all of these things is for your enjoyment and pleasure. They're all just pixels. They're all virtual. It doesn't have anything impact on your real life. So, you know, look at your disposable income and see see what you're willing to throw away, right? Because what you're throwing to the game, you're not getting it out. Um, so, you know, spend wisely. That's what I always say to anybody who's spending. And I would just say, spend within your own capacity, with your own limit. But in terms of getting a good deal, I'm all about getting the good deals, right? So hopefully my advice has been helpful to you, and you know where to prioritize. If you're an end game player, the good deals are probably more attractive than the golden eggs. if you're mid early game, golden eggs probably where you want to start. Uh, Definitely pick up a new limited hero. I mean, how impactful is she? Um, I will talk more in detail about her in my next video, but in particular, what I can say right now is from a PvP perspective, one thing we see a lot is when Ben Austin targets one hero and just focus it down and kill your team one by one. She can prevent that. She's going to be able to 100% protect the ally, and it overrides the it doesn't because it's unique. It doesn't count as a buff, so you can always apply it. She's going to be able to tank the damage, but the question is, it still comes down to stats. If you simply don't have enough DPS to kill your enemy, you still lose. Um, it's just delaying the inevitable. So don't expect by having her, you all of a sudden going to beat someone you used to not be able to beat. From a protection perspective, she can protect the entire team. There's some interesting interactions just because with the protect ally mechanic. So I don't know if she can actually be protected by immunity to damage from the transfer damage right now. We'll still have to do some additional testing to see if that's true or not. So, so yeah, a lot more to be tested on. They did say limited heroes going forward will be less impactful in the game, so we'll have to think. She does have a unique set of kit. Is she strong? Yeah, she's strong. She's definitely going to help you in Faction Abyss, but that's probably not where people are trying to invest for. So you know your choices are really your lucky golden eggs, your getting a copy, and then some more miracles, and then good deal. Has a good mix of deals that will help you with your end game mythic gear, getting ahead on your auras, and getting some miracles ready for you to help pull your limited. So hopefully this video was helpful for you, and I'll catch you next time. And remember, don't forget about this little secret here. Pick him some extra free gems. Take care, everyone. Gandalf out.